Hello and happy Monday. I did want to talk about Welcome to Plathville because I have so many thoughts. The trailer for the new season, which is season 7, came out about 2 days ago. I did post my reaction to it on my TikTok.
After me and Olivia broke up, I went on a couple dates.
I don't believe I can post it on here because of copyright. And I'll get to that in a second because I am currently on season 4, which I know is decades behind. I feel like it's the pivotal season because that is the start of Kim and Barry's separation.
Barry and I have decided to live separately for a while.
However, I have a lot of questions, mostly for TLC or Discovery, whoever you are, and Kimberly. Kimberly Plath. Why am I so confused? Just like Barry.
There's a lot of blanks. And I'm still asking why.
As to, well, allegedly, because I'm sure he knows, but as to why this separation or divorce is happening. Called it from the beginning that, she's having her little midlife crisis with her little short skirts and prancing around the living room.
Yeah, microphone check. Here goes the Neo flow. I give it a drop knowledge on your earlobe.
Come do it with us.
How do we go from her bringing her side man from the gym to dinner with her kids and her husband?
My friend Nigel from the gym, he's from Jamaica. You haven't met him yet, but you're gonna meet him tonight. He's coming over, he's gonna cook a Jamaican dinner for us.
To the next episode, she's saying, we're separating. And all of her conversations have been confessionals, which I hate. I hate to watch it. I hate to work on it. Definitely production. Hate to be there. We're filming for God knows how many hours. And you're waiting till the confessional to say how you really feel.
I've been journaling and I have something I want to read. Okay. This is my journal. And this is mostly dealing with me and Barry and my relationship and just everything.
I'm confused. Her bringing this man to dinner says a lot. And I don't feel like that was dealt with as it should have been. What we should have gotten is Barry and Kim's night recap on how that dinner went and who Mr. what's his name? Nigel, who he is. That would have helped piece it together so we can see how they are feeling, because apparently there's too many off-camera conversations when it comes to Kim and Barry. And Ethan did tell us in, I think, season 2, how they like to control the narrative and put on face when the cameras are on. Now it's very, very strange. So we have that, and then we find out that she's sleeping on the sofa, which does not make any sense.
Things are difficult right now with Barry and I.
I've always thought marriage would be till I died. And now the reality is it could very well end.
Why are you sleeping on that little tiny sofa? And not making Barry sleep on it, or I'm sure there are other rooms. And then the next episode, she says in her confessional, we're getting I am so tired of Kim walking around, touching stuff, and looking out the window, talking to herself and not to Barry. If she did talk to him, which I'm sure she had to, that should have been filmed. Because this is a big, major story, and we're just gonna accept, well, I mean, we're like 3 seasons behind, so I guess it was accepted, but we're just supposed to take, we're getting separated and that's it. So that is why I'm starting to reel back, because the time that y'all brought cameras to LA to film Michael playing around in West Hollywood doing nothing.
This is cilantro, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what the smell of cilantro reminds me of?
What?
Caterpillars.
Because we used to have cilantro caterpillars that would eat our herbs. Or you'd eat the caterpillars and they taste like that.
That time could have went to Kim and Barry actually talking about something. Because when I tell you, we can keep Micah here in West Hollywood and turn the cameras off. We don't need to know what's going on because they're making him into, which I'm sure he is, into this like bachelor boy. But we haven't seen any girls other than like a little date. So this whole image of him, it ain't really working. And I do know that Veronica, which is a whole nother story, comes on, I don't know what season, but why do we need to see Micah and his friends whose stories change every time they get in front of a camera? Every single one of them are saying, oh, we met in Georgia or something and then stayed the summer, or I don't even know who these people are, and I feel like he doesn't know either. He was also house sitting and sleeping on the sofa in the first episode, but then when Mariah came, he said he was homeless and offered going camping for a place to stay, but his friend's aunt's house or their house let him stay the night with Mariah. But then when the next episode, when she was gone, he was back in. So I don't know. And honestly, I don't care. He keeps saying, oh, model this, acting this. We have not seen him in a single thing. And I know little pictures going around, but we can get that update on Instagram. Let's keep the cameras on the story. If we're gonna follow this family, let's keep the cameras on what's interesting, and Micah is not. Also, another big story was the whole Mariah and Matt's thing. That was also very confusing too, because she was being very cryptic with what she was saying. And even when he came to have dinner or lunch with Micah, apparently he lied, but then I'm like, but lied about what? I'm just lost. And I don't foresee how I can be invested in 3 more seasons of y'all, including this new one. We are starting to see in season 4 more of Ethan's toxic side. We all know how things ended, but when he was doing his little apology tour last season, trying to get Olivia back, I knew those were false promises.
To be honest, I'm really scared of you making a lot of promises and saying you're good with things if you're really not. Because I don't want you months from now to be like, yeah, I was just saying that to get you back.
I swear, I've literally thought about it for weeks. There's so many memories that we could make.
Sooner or later, he's just going to show his toxic side once he gets comfortable. And lo and behold, he's comfortable. Because why are you hiding a car and making that a big thing as if you have a whole nother life or family? I don't know. Because they won't film it. Let me stop. But why is he making that such a big deal? The answer is he's a master manipulator and he knows what he's doing. Present day, I am happy to see her free at last. And he apparently got a new girl. Sorry to her. We'll see how long she lasts. So yeah, with that story coming to an end and Barry and Kim's story very confused. Why are we watching the show? But we'll see. We'll see how long I can get through it. The new season premieres the end of July. Getting into the trailer, the biggest thing is Barry's little glow up, because I'm like, hold on now, sir.
Or should I say additions?
Barry. Kim, you want your man back? Which, again, how she was acting all throughout the beginning of season 4, all cryptically rowing a boat. I'm like, girl, not you making me side with this man, because both of y'all are toxic, but he definitely has a glow up in season 7. I'm excited to see that, and it looks like he has a I don't care attitude towards Kim, which, period. So yeah, and what's her name? Old lady Lydia then got married and found her man. I'm gonna leave my comments about her man to myself. most of them are already out there already. But I don't want to see a lot of her. And then I don't know what's going on with Mariah. Apparently there's beef between her and Veronica. They just got her sitting at the little place with her black hair looking like a little vampire. So I'm like, I don't know what she has going on. And then, did they show Micah? Yeah, they showed Micah with Veronica briefly, so hopefully we don't get too many more of his fake friends and little Easter play script readings. But he did rub me the wrong way, which I can't even be surprised because of how he acted with the whole Kim and Barry situation, by saying that he wants to do the opposite of Ethan and take his parents' side over his girlfriend. What? In no world would I ever take their side over another specimen. In no world. And Ethan's over here threatening her like a little cult leader. So Veronica has been on their necks all year long on Reddit. So I am more than sure that she will not be quiet during the season and get them together. And hopefully she gets Michael together too on camera. And then Olivia only popped. Now, Olivia, they showed a FaceTime video that she did with Veronica. And I'm like, y'all are not about to fool me, because I know Olivia's only going to be on, what, one episode? Well, maybe two, because she does have to sit down with Ethan, which I just need, and it seems like Veronica will be that person, hopefully, but I just need somebody to really tell all of them about themselves, because Ethan and Olivia did do it season 2 and 3 back to back. They got it back to back. But it's time for Ethan to really get told about himself. And it's also time for Micah to get told about himself. I mean, he doesn't do anything bad, but I think he just needs some reality check or something. Those are my thoughts on Welcome to Plathville. I am watching the full seasons. Well, I am on season 4 right now. But the full episodes in the seasons are on my Patreon, which you can subscribe to and see. It'll be a great way to support me. However, I do have all my clips on TikTok and Instagram as well. But let me know your thoughts and if you'll be tuning in to the new season, which I feel like we all will be. But until next time.